Oh my. Hello, you beautiful being. Welcome to your daily oracle. Oh, there is so many moving parts to what is unfolding for you right now, and I feel it so deeply in this collective. Especially if you're drawn to this message, you might be somebody that has been overcoming some familial challenges or like just really tender stuff close to your heart. And one of the reasons that I felt so called to pop in here right now is because Spirit is really coming through to reassure you and us and this collective of beings going through these incredibly, I want to say harsh, but transformational upgrades. It might feel really harsh right now, but it's just like shaking out everything in the foundation that can't come with where you're going. Like if you're ascending in the hot air balloon, we got to ditch the weight. And Spirit wants you to know how supported you are. How supported you are navigating whatever it is that you're navigating right now. And you might feel really sensitive or like tenderness. You might feel overwhelmed, lost, confused, uncertain of which direction to go or how to get through it alive. But you are doing it, and you are doing it with so much grace, and you are doing it with so much heart, and you are doing it with so much love. So much love. And I know that hasn't been easy. Oh, I know it's taken it out of you, and you just want to collapse on the floor. And surrender and wave the white flag and give up, but you don't, and you keep going. And Spirit wants you to know, don't give up before the miracles occur, because the miracles are coming, because you deserve them, because you've been working for them, because you've led with your heart and your integrity and your truth, despite the pain and the suffering and the discomfort that your human being has endured. You've done such a good job. You've done so well. You've hung on tight in moments where everything was trying to be ripped out of your hands. Even when it hurt, even when your fingers were bleeding, you held on. And you need to know how worthy and blessed and amazing and strong of a being you are, that this is not how it ends. This is not the forever picture. This is not, as hard as it may be to navigate, it's going to get better. It is going to get better. The love that you've been giving yourself is going to start to reflect externally. You're going to start to see it mirror in the world around you. The love that you've held on to. And sure, it takes a little bit of time for life outside of our inner world to catch up, but it's catching up now. Because you've held on. You've held on long enough to this love. You've held the faith when it was the hardest thing to do. And your blessings are coming. Your blessings are coming. We're at this tipping point. And it's safe to relax a little bit. It's safe to breathe out. And just allow yourself to reflect at how far you've come and how strong you've been through it all, how tirelessly you've worked to get to where you are. It's been a journey. It's been a journey, but you did it. You've gotten through it this far. You've survived everything up till this moment. You've survived every problem. There is not one problem you haven't overcame because you're here. If you're here, sitting here watching this, you've overcome 100%. You have a 100% success rate. If you are sitting right here watching this, you have a 100% success rate to overcome the challenges, to get through whatever it is life throws at you. 100% success rate because you're sitting here today watching me. You're here. And it's okay to let yourself unravel a little bit. It's okay if you need to just sob for a couple hours or curl up on the couch and just grieve. And whatever grieving looks like for you, that is in a gentle, loving, compassionate way that you can give yourself right now as you navigate what is happening in your life. Do so with grace. The greater capacity you have to keep showing up and meeting yourself with grace, the greater capacity life can mirror that back to you. The greater ability, confirmation verbs. Like life wants to give to you all the blessings, but it starts with like knowing and continuing to hold that faith. And that feels like such a far out thing to say when you're in the depths of your suffering, or you just are holding your breath for air. When we are in the depths of our emotional waters and we feel like we can't hold our breath any longer, there's going to come a point when we feel like, if I don't get air, I'm not going to make it. And then you do. And then you make it. And that is like where you think is your limitation, like I can't take any more. This can't last another day. This is the last straw, the end of my rope. I can't do this anymore. Allow yourself to entertain the idea that maybe that's just a glass ceiling that somebody else put around you. That somebody else ingrained into you. Maybe it's a program you're running that's a part of your lineage that actually doesn't identify as your truth. Maybe your truth is, I'm capable of so much more than I even know. Maybe your truth is, this ceiling that I'm hitting, this I can't do anymore. This is the end of my rope. This is my last straw. That is the ceiling in which you are breaking through right now. And the breaking through is recognizing 1:44 on the clock as I'm saying that. 1:44 on October 4th. However, whenever this message finds you, it is timeless. You are breaking through glass ceilings, and that's why it feels like you are being pressed to the point of breaking, because the diamond gets formed under pressure. And you are a fucking diamond, okay? You are a motherfucking diamond. Even if you don't feel like one, even if you don't look like one, even if you don't want to, maybe you don't want to identify as a diamond, be a ruby, be an emerald, be whatever the frig you want. But you are born to get to the next level of whatever is on the other side of this moment. Your inner peace is your priority. Your health and well-being is your number one. And outside of that is noise. Yes, we have sufferings. Yes, maybe our family members are losing their marbles, or you've been crying a lot lately, or you just can't come up for air. But trust me, darling, hun, babe, whatever you want to be called, whatever that comforting nickname is, boo. I've been calling a lot of people boo right now. You've fucking got this. You've got this. And you know it in your being. You know it in every fiber of your being, even when your brain is like, I can't go anymore. You know you were born for this. You know you were born to take whatever this is to the next level. And maybe that's turning your pain into your power. Maybe that's taking whatever this circumstance is to you that feels like it's ripping your heart right open and devastating you to the core, is what will drive you forward. Because you were born to overcome this. You were born to turn this pain into a gift, into power, into love. And it might feel really far away to do that right now. It might feel really hard. But you have everything you need. You have everything you need. Because you were built for this. You were built to be a peaceful warrior. You were built to lead with grace, and you might be going through some of the extraction process from all the things that we thought we were built for, like being a human doing instead of a human being. And the unraveling is devastating and also so very necessary to the replenishing, the integrating, the fundamental foundation of what you're about to build on. Anything that is not rock solid in your heart, in your life, in your friend circle, in your community, in your work-life balance, in your mind, that is not contributing to the most best, healthiest, vital, joyful, playful, loving, compassionate you. To build that solid foundation, the most solid foundation. Anything that is not in resonance with that, say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's got to go. You were born to get to new heights beyond this point. You were not made to just sit and go, wow, they have super nice grass on the other side over there. Too bad I'll never experience it. No, baby, you are here. You are here to have the greenest of the grass. You are here to feel the most vibrant, alive. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it feels good to just like affirm back to my body, like, I am here. I am here. And I was born to get to the other side of whatever this is. I was made to overcome. And like I said, 100% success rate. 100. 100% success rate. What am I saying? Success rate. 100%. I want you to hold that near and dear in your heart today as you navigate whatever it is that you're navigating or struggling with right now. You are being seen. You are being heard. And the more love you can pour into you, the more love life can meet you with. It's you and you, baby. It's you and you. Meet yourself with the deepest loving grace that you possibly can, especially in the hardest moments where you want to just run away and pick up unhealthy coping mechanisms and distract. And you have everything you need. Everything. Everything, everything, everything. And I feel like I've just been repeating myself for the last 15 minutes. So I'm going to leave it there. This is your Daily Oracle. My name is Randy Morgan. Thank you so much for being here. And I pray that you receive everything you've been waiting for sooner than you know it, sooner than you think. I pray that what you heard today reaches your heart at the deepest levels. And on the most surface levels, so that your brain can conceptualize that you don't have to fight anymore. And you can actually breathe out, drop your shoulders, and receive the love that you are. Receive the love that this moment is offering, even in the deepest grief, even in the deepest pain, even in the most devastation. Where is your peace in your body? And how can you give these parts of you that are in deep mourning or in deep grief or in this deep transformational unraveling? Where can you give them more love? Where can you give these parts of you more grace, more ease, more compassion? I love you all. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.